There's a normal prompt for a cook-off. Okay, cooks are facing off. Barbara's face down on the ground. Okay, maybe a choking incident? No. The challenging cooks came in and said, I poisoned your storage person, and we're gonna withhold the antidote that we're holding right here unless you beat us in a cook-off. The commander, being my MC, says, then a cook-off it is! And then we have the cook-off, to which I win. I get a pasta recipe of all things, said antidote, and then the opposing chefs commit harakiri right there in front of us. What? On. Oh, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit, you know it. So, I walk into the restaurant. There is a normal prompt for a cook-off. Okay, cooks are facing off. Barbara's face down on the ground. Okay, maybe a choking incident? No. The challenging cooks came in and said, I poisoned your storage person, and we're gonna withhold the antidote that we're holding right here unless you beat us in a cook-off. The commander, being my MC, says, then a cook-off it is! And then we have the cook-off, to which I win. I get a pasta recipe of all things, said antidote, and then the opposing chefs commit harakiri right there in front of us. What? Doesn't work. What the hell? Oh, is that a provisioner from Sanctuary? That's hilarious. Just swimming. Swimming. Alright. Wanna know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man.
Close your eyes, don't think it much. Maybe then you'll feel alright.
Whoa.
That was cool.
That was amazing. Oh, I'm clipping the shit out of that. Oh. I think that's the first bolt I've actually seen on
Any
screen.
gems you get that we've already donated, sell them.
Strike, I think we can go with the family attack on the other and just kind of auto out. Ah, we finally got to see one. There we go. Nanami kind of taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami, for the record. I think she's an absolutely wonderful character. One of my favorites in this game, hands down. And there's a lot to choose from.
I mean, sure. Can I get a translator, please? I think the game just puked. So this is your tasty rumor. I'd like to know where. Hello, everybody. Let's get back in focus here. All right. Hi. How's it going? Going pretty good here. You don't count rain we've been having recently. Absolutely just ruining star sinuses, and my weird sleep today absolutely throwing me way off. It was one thing to have a day off where I didn't have some massive BS going on, but to have it to just chill, and then I actually slept in too, all out of sorts. So weird day today, but we're here, ready to have a good time. Not really sure what to expect for a change. Game kind of threw me a curveball last time. If you were around, the plot. I mean, the plot becoming a little bit more convoluted was a little bit like foreshadowed, but what actually ended up happening was not. So we're gonna see what ends up happening, and not a whole lot to talk about. Between Friday and today, there wasn't really a whole lot that went down other than absolutely amazing dinner yesterday, and today being the prelude to wonderful leftovers to come for the next little bit, which will be great. Got a whole bunch of turkey left over, and it's a good time. Can't tell, we're Canadian, that's why we're celebrating Thanksgiving right now. American Thanksgiving is in October, if I'm not mistaken. November. Oh God, Star just reminded me. I don't really keep track of American holidays, if I'm being honest. Last Thursday of November, so like end of November. Jeez. Well, got absolutely nothing to say to that for once. Let's get right to it then. Okay. Like I said, nothing went down. I got all of my updates done on Friday, and nothing's really happened between now and then. Other than the fact that like 2 or 3 of the streamers that I follow and like watching are now also playing this game, so now I'm trying to not tune in as much because they might spoil me on on the game, and I'm trying not to spoil myself like pretty hard, so we'll see how that goes, I guess. But anyways, let's get right to it then, because this coming week seems to be really kind of a non-plus. This week we're gonna have 4 streams as opposed to the usual 3, because Star will be away on Sunday, so therefore I'm gonna get an extra stream in because I have missed way too much lately. So I'm gonna try and get caught up, so that way by the time Super Mario RPG Remaster rolls around, we can make time for it, as opposed to trying to rush things. So I think I've got plenty of time. I think I've got like pretty much at least a whole other month to go. Oh crap, I didn't update things. Crap. I knew I was missing something. I always miss something. There. Hopefully it doesn't mess things up too bad. And I totally forgot to post the blue sky. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Come on. Open it up. There we go. Alright. Just mute that. Just mute that. Alright. So as you may have noticed, actually there are a couple of updates before we go any further. As you may have noticed from the intro screens, I know I talked a lot about whatchamacallit, sponsorship and whatnot. Due to recent developments, I've decided to take one of them down. Mostly because the people who own the business do not know how to answer a simple question. That one being that if they want to send me stuff and they want me to test their product and they want to do that, maybe they shouldn't charge an arm and a leg for shipping. They're like, oh, hey, you know, try our product. Only have to pay shipping. Shipping's like $20. And I'm like, okay, I understand that you're in the United States and shipping sucks. I'm going to presume. I don't know where in the States they are. But anyways, like, I know that shipping sucks, but you're going to be sending me 4 tiny little like sample size packets. 4 different flavors like this. And you want me to pay $20 for that? I can go out right now and get 4 energy drinks full price for under $20. I mean, just under $20 for some of them. But I can't. And you mean to tell me that you think that normal people in Canada should be paying whatever your product costs and the $20? No. I've made several attempts, and that on top of the fact that they are supporting kick streaming and emboldening and encouraging kick streaming, I have just decided to move in a different direction. Alti really hasn't given me too much feedback, but at least I don't have an issue with their business practice. So, at some point, maybe I'll give them a shot and we'll do something here. But until then, yeah, we've taken that down. That was the one. Damn, there was another thing and I can't think of it. Oh well. Couldn't have been that important. Right, so let's get right to the game, shall we? Because I was watching somebody today, and I'm not going to name names here, but they took, oh my god, I had to stop watching. They were like playing an absolutely beloved game by myself. And I was waiting to see, you know, I like watching people who play this particular game. And it was like an hour and 45 minutes or something like that. And they hadn't even played 5 minutes worth of gameplay. And I understand doing intros and what have you. And when you're really popular, the chat gets active and so on and so forth. But it's a little bit much, I think. Like, I actually had to step away because it was like, if I wanted a radio show or a podcast, I would go and listen to that. I feel like there's a certain threshold, and I'm not sure what that threshold is, but it was crossed today. So, I feel like I should, for that sake, I should really just kind of get to it. This camera is zoomed out again. Can we just zoom that in a little bit? That works for me. That works for me. Okay, apply. Let's see how many times that zooms out tonight. Alright, so we're waiting for what's his face to get better. The headmaster. because the shock of the recent revelations has rendered him needing bed rest. Okay. So what do we do in the meantime? Great question. We must hurry back to Brisk. Yolande can take us. Oh, these guys, right? Yep. Oh, I gotta do the reading thing, right? So, yeah, Yolande just said, hey, you went and did the thing. Zale obviously not really wanting to chat about it. Aren't you proud? Y'all just saved a lot of people, pals. A lot has happened, and we're still catching up. Why the long face? Did something unpredictable occur? Yo, look like your mentor turned out to be the bad guy all along or something. Yolande, what you're doing is cute, but stop it. Oh, is that the one? Look, well-meaning is my middle name. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was this bad. It's okay, Yolande. It's just a lot to take in right now. Well, anything I could do to help, you let me know, alright? There is something. Lay it on me. Brisk was hit pretty hard. Our orders were to go back and assess the damage, see how we can help. Consider it done, son. Y'all are ready to set sail then? Assuming you're all done here, of course. Kinda hoping we can come back, but... Ah, this guy again. With the resurrection of the Dweller of Strife announcing a reign of terror thought forever gone, hope appears slim for a world with only 3 Solstice warriors left. The veil of lies now lifted and part of their innocence left behind, our heroes head back to Brisk while their headmaster searches for a way to reach Mesa Island. Committed to helping the Cataclysm survivors, they will soon dive headfirst into the eye of the storm to confront a legendary Asian curse. Sounds a lot more straightforward than it's been. Oh yeah, she got messed up real bad. The Dweller crashed right in the middle of town. Sarai's over there. Sorry we're late. Let's do this! Can I still swap? Okay, good. 375 on these sons of bitches? Alright. Okay. They don't have any HP, that's weird. Okay. Okay, so I just have to hit them at all. So I get the feeling like I'm gonna get a lot of... Oh, I see, I see. Okay. Makes a lot of sense now. Let's wait on that. Whoa, okay. Nice. Alright. These are way stronger than what we fought in the mansion. The Dweller of Strife must be formidable. And no eclipse anytime soon. There's got to be a way. Let's clear what we can. The Dweller must have crashed somewhere. We have to find it. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Please don't eat me. Hey, you're safe now. Find Yolanda at the docks. Her group will keep you safe. Solstice Warriors? Luana be praised. Please help the others. Alright. So, rescue mission it is. Whew. Oh, pardon me. Oh boy. We will protect these villagers or my name is not Keenathan. Okay, we're good with this. Maybe this is a merchant? Yeah. Okay, so good to know we're updated on weapons. So they're stronger, but they're really weak. To when I'm using my magic, or whatever, magic without using magic, or whatever the hell they called it. Except for with her, I guess it's specific to the, oh shit. Specific to the, Solstice Warriors. Alright, let's rock and roll. Just have to hit once with those things, so I'm okay with that. Shit, the timing on this, not great. I'm actually doing this on purpose, so in case you're wondering, because I want that. And this should finish it off. Thank you. I was certain I was going to die here today. Can you get to the docks on your own? People are gathering there while we take care of the monsters. Yes, I can make it. Thank you. I wish I had more to offer. I got a tomato club. Thanks for your food. I'm sure it's kept absolutely well during this attack. Oh, right. Trying to think of what it was I was supposed to do there for a second. Can I not just drop in there? I guess not. There's a person over there, though. That's what I was trying to drop in. What was the point of that? Like, there has to be a point. Nothing is without purpose. Ah, yes. At least the enemies are all the same, so kind of know what to expect with every battle. Oh, so if you defeat the one who created the eyeball goes with it. Okay. Nice. Okay. Did I like miss my opportunity with that one? The other one back a bit? 'Cause I feel like I might have. Oh well. Ugh. All those innocent people. How big is this thing? Hey, you're Solstice Warriors, aren't you? We've cleared out the monsters. It's over for now. Big one flew away. It might come back. Various crying noises. I'm not doing it. Don't worry about it. My friends here are stronger than that big monster. Really? Totally. And he continues crying. It's safe here for now. Please gather at the docks with the others. We're not giving up on you. We'll figure this out, I promise. Thank you. I hope my brother is okay. We can't stay here. Where are we going to go? We need to find new lives for ourselves. I was born here and I will die here, just like my ancestors. We're going to stay home and rebuild. That's exactly what that just reminded me of. We can rebuild. Oh, literally that's what showed up on screen. I'd rather move somewhere new. And the kid continues crying. Okay, hold tight while we figure this out. What should we do here? Clearly some of them need to move on, but there's too many of them for Lucent. Plus that town already has its own healing to worry about. Yolande, are there any other places you can think of? I reckon a fresh start be just what some of them need. Keenathan? How about the small island to the northeast? Oh, the unclaimed one that's filled with pine trees? That could work. Precisely. We know the way, but the Oakham skiff won't get us there. Gotta hit the open sea for that, so we'll need a proper ship. Okay, that's a good lead. Good news, everyone. We know the perfect place for those who wish to leave Brisk and start anew. Yay! Does anyone have a ship we can borrow? Listen, bud. Practicality is my middle name, but this here port is totaled. At least but one option, it would seem. Oh, well, you remember that thing where I was like, oh man, we're gonna totally do the Sea of Nightmare soon. Oh, I like where this is going, pal. Well then, speak up, tall guy. We claim the Vespertine. That's a negative, matey. Ain't no pulling that trigger without the captain say so. And then Sarai just saunters off. Go figure. Keenathan is right. The time has come. Ahoy, Captain. We thought ye gone. Will this ship be good enough to carry settlers to the island Yolande mentioned? Look alive, son. The Vespertine could even sail the sea. Oh, Yolande. Apologies, Captain. It'll take us there, guaranteed. Okay, so what's the plan? The boat is cursed, isn't it? In fact, that's the easy part. All we gotta do is get on board, meet the owner, and let the captain buy the ship using the coin of Dawn Death Accord y'all fetched earlier. A sound plan. Without even breaking a sweat. We'll, see about that. For now, we hike to the peninsula and wait. As dusk falls, the Vespertine will appear, but for a brief moment. The window is short, so we must jump aboard without hesitation. All in a day's work, Captain. So pumped for this. The three of you are not coming with us. Captain, if we don't make it back, you must find another way to help these villagers to find their new land. No way. We've been prepping for this forever. Our end goal remains the same, but for this step, I need you to stay safe. Can you do that for me? I will do as the captain commands, or my name is not Keenathan. Aye aye, Captain. Can we at least... What the hell? Is that supposed to be at least? That is just a terrible form of, like, of that. That just... I'm gonna say it properly. Can we at least see you safely to the peninsula? Let me know when you're ready. Ooh. Pardon me. Actually, Yolanda, I'd like to do some fishing. If you don't mind. Don't have shopping to do. So I bought everything here. Oh, they want me to walk through this crap, don't they? I really don't want to do that, but that's what you absolutely need. I can use some grinding. Bye. Oh, some mushrooms. I'll take those. Sorry for being so quiet, everybody. This is apparently this is my quiet time for Twitch. As the last couple of weeks have been. Actually, I don't even want to be in here. Oh wait, I gotta leave a certain way if I want to go past. That's right. Yeah, I gotta go over the bridge. There's this place too. Have I been to this place yet? I think so, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna say no. Okay. 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 Nice. Not much of an upgrade, but an upgrade's an upgrade. And I will take it. Okay, so I gotta get over there somehow. Just that there's that gap between these, Okay, so I can't reset those. Huh. Okay. Ah, yes, okay. That was the right place for it all along. And then we put that one in here. Oh, so it doesn't even really matter what key goes into the hole, just so long as there's a key in the hole. I see. So that creates a bit of a problem. So do we need to go up like this, take this key out, need to find a way to get a key up in that hole up there, but there's got to be a way. Okay, and now we take this key out. We go pop. Oh no, wait, that's supposed to. Wait, no, that's right. There is this one. Then we go and we drop this dude. Lock. Burp. 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 Let's go hit this chest first. Nice. Another bit of equipment. Again, not much of an increase, but an increase is an increase. And a solstice sash. Okay, I see. I see. So was there a particular purpose to hitting all of those crystals, or was that just strictly for show? Maybe that's how you unlock the chest. Either way, mission accomplished. We got the treasure. We were searching for treasure, and we got our treasure. Oh, did I even save? I don't even think I saved. Oops. Zip. Alright. It's been a while. Come on. I think this one's gonna break off. Yep. Yep. Shit. Too far back. Oh, stubborn little son of a bitch. Come on. Ugh.
Oh, oh, get in there. There you go. Come on, come on. There we go. I think that'll be enough for now. I'm sure the next place we'll end up going has some nice fishing spots. Or I can hope anyway. Wonder when I'll get more free reign over the world map. I'll be able to go back to previous shrines. I think there's one previous to this that I didn't check out. Hey, good shit. And then he went, "Behold the pain of everlasting sin," and turned into some half-something form with a beautiful face blowing softly on an apple with feathered wings. What happened next? Chucked about 26 of the elixirs we had been saving for later, and eventually we won. Huzzah! A valiant battle. Get ready, we jump on the next flash. Orders, Captain? Keep the villagers safe until our return. Can do, will do. Safe journeys, Captain. With everything happening, it seems there will never be a time to explain, so please don't tell my crew. Even the trophy is named Who Would Have Thought. That's hilarious. That's right, we sort of knew already. Huh? Then why didn't you say anything? You're clearly on our side. That's all that matters. Yeah, whatever your reasons are, they must be good. Oh, and thanks for... Pardon me, and thanks for spending the coin to save me. We agreed to let you keep your secret, but it's good to see you trust us now.
I'm sorry, I should have. It's okay, we're a team now. So you understand claiming the Vesper team won't be as easy as we thought. Yep, and it just so happens we owe you one, so all the better. Thank you. Now. And now, Ghost Ship. Ye fools. The Vesper team will return to the Sea of Nightmare any second. Get off right now. What happened? I saw someone and then... Welcome to the Sea of Nightmare. Nice going binding your souls to an ancient pirate curse like that. Hello, we plan on claiming the ship for ourselves. Now that's a good one. And how do y'all plan on doing that? These two are Solstice warriors. Pardon? They can use Solstice magic. No creature is immune to it. Solstice magic, huh? How can such a coincidence? You're another hallucination, ain't you? Brace! Alright, Stormcaller sensed your presence. I suppose this makes you real. So you're the one known as the Navigator? Hortense be the name. Use it. Can't imagine how y'all ended up here, but it's a relief someone can finally right those things. Fight. Fight, not right. You mean the Ghost Pirates, aren't they? My former crewmates? Going along with mutiny will do you in like little else. Well, I suppose instigating mutiny is worse. Sometimes I wish I was also made an undead of the brainless sort. So your former captain, this Stormcaller, how can we stop him? If the last couple centuries have taught me anything, it's that we can't. See, the curse has only two possible outcomes. Either Stormcaller gives up, or I let the Vespertine sink. By the looks of it, neither is happening anytime soon. What if we fought him? Huh? Look alive, Stormcaller be the most formidable wind mage the world has ever known. We can hold our own in battle. Oh? Reckon ye can beat a grudge so strong and magic to parallel nightmare realm in which to torture a crew for all eternity? Look, if y'all are foolish enough to wag your swords at him, I won't stop you. But first his wind barrier needs weakening. Where do we begin? There are 3 lighting rods? I feel like that should say lightning rods, but whatever. There are 3 lighting rods sending power back to the Maelstrom where he channels this never-ending storm. Y'all want to confront him? That's the first step. Where are the rods? Even if I knew, ain't no way to tell which way is up in this nightmare. Okay, how about this for a first test? My map should be below the decks, in the kitchen past the crew quarters. If y'all can fetch it and return alive, I'll entertain this plan of yours. One map coming up. It's nice to be guided by, I'm gonna guess some kind of... Oh. And do I get damage? Yeah, I sure do. Yay! Alright, so I'm being guided by Flame, but it's not great. Okay. So do I have to just jump off, leap of faith it? Yep. Oh, joy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Now I know. Alright guys, I'm gonna go on a quick break here so that way I can get rid of the pre-roll ads. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. It doesn't work. What the hell? Oh, is that a provisioner from Sanctuary? That's hilarious. Just swimming. Alright. Wanna know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man.
Strike, I think we can go with the family attack on the other and just kind of auto. Ah, we finally got to see one. There we go. Enemy kind of taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami for the record. I think she's an absolutely wonderful character. One of my favorites in this game, hands down. And there's a lot to choose from.
know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man.
Someone who does everything you do is so annoying. This might be our strongest.
This one.
Oh, yeah. Careful, everyone.
So, I walk into the restaurant. There is a normal prompt for a cook-off. Okay, cooks are facing off. Barbara's face down on the ground. Okay, maybe a choking incident? No. The challenging cooks came in and said, I poisoned your storage person, and we're gonna withhold the antidote that we're holding right here unless you beat us in a cook-off. The commander, being my MC, says, then a cook-off it is! And then we have a cook-off, to which I win. I get a pasta recipe of all things, said antidote, and then the opposing chefs commit harakiri right there in front of us. What? Want to know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man.
Strike, I think we can go with the family attack on the other and just kind of auto out. Ah, we finally got to see one. There we go. Enemy kind of taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami for the record. I think she's an absolutely wonderful character. One of my favorites in this game, hands down. And there's a lot to choose from.
Doesn't work. What the hell? Oh, is that a provisioner from Sanctuary? That's hilarious. Just swimming. Swimming, swimming, swimming. Alright.
Strike, I think we can go with the family attack on the other and just kind of auto out. Ah, we finally got to see one. There we go. Enemy kind of taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami for the record. I think she's an absolutely wonderful character. One of my favorites in this game, hands down. And there's a lot to choose from.
Want to know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man. Wow. Holy shit. Alright, so, sorry to catch you up. I've been walking around like a dummy trying to find this character when all I had to do was stand in that stationary spot. That specific stationary spot. There is only one video and it's in frickin' Japanese that has this.
Right, I think we can go with the family attack on the other and just kind of auto roll. Ah, we finally got to see one. There we go. Enemy kind of taking a break. Yes, silly bitch. I love Nanami for the record. I think she's an absolutely wonderful character. One of my favorites in this game, hands down. And there's a lot to choose from. Oh, thank God. Oh. Thank you, President LePen, for the single most important item in this entire game that should have came with Vicky in the first place. Thank God.
Even matches my speed?
Someone who does everything you do is so annoying. My dear, stop.
This one.
Oh, yeah. Careful, everyone.
On. Oh, what the fuck, man? That's bullshit, you know it. Wanna know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from from doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Did not count on having to use the washroom. So, I did. And it took a little bit longer than expected. Sorry. Not like it really affected anything. Actually, you know what? I want to take a second here to say something that came about on my mind while I was in the washroom. Actually, does it move over here? So it's just because I'm zoomed in. So I just about made the mistake of letting numbers get to my head again. I just want to make it very clear to myself, put it out in the air. this may apply to a bunch of other people too who might need to hear this. Just because you're not getting the numbers you want, and just because you're not getting the engagement you want, does not mean that you're doing anything wrong. Just because some person is not choosing to watch you, doesn't mean you're not doing it. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. You could be doing everything right. Somebody may still not choose to watch you. You may be doing everything you want to be doing, and somebody may still not choose to watch you. The truth of the matter is that on Twitch, the algorithms are against you, and if you're someone like myself, there's a lot stacked against you in terms of people watching you. Truth be told, and every YouTuber on the planet will try and tell you it's because of the games you play, it's because of the quality of the equipment you use, it's because of this, that, and the other. And while those are enough to keep somebody in the door once they cross through the threshold, it's not what gets people through the door. I'm not going to get all bitter and all this other stuff about what gets people through the door, because I'm pretty sure it's obvious to anybody who's paying attention, and talking about it is only going to get me in trouble, but I'm sure everybody knows. But just keep that in mind if you are watching this on VOD, or if you're watching this any other way. Don't get discouraged. Alright. Back to the game. And of course, now I've went all this way. Of course not. Oh boy. Oh, that hurt. Oh, bye-bye, girl. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. There we go. That's exactly the effect I was hoping for. So, right back to the enemies feeling way too overpowered again. Having to learn new timings for everything. I guess that secret enemy, quote unquote, was a sneak peek, as it were. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Almost. Not dead yet. Shit. Okay, better. Not much better, but better all nonetheless. Oh. Yep. Okay. Oh. He wants to die first. Can't run into anything unless I take on more damage than I need. Okay. Let's rest first. Oh. Alright, fine.
There should be a way. I really hope there's a way to expand your food inventory sometime soon. This whole only having 10 healing items in total thing is just it sucks. It sucks. Alright. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's like the mansion. Clear out the enemies in the area, and then that clears out the flames. Ten is too little. Like, period, end of story. Yeah, okay. That's the map. Let's return to Hortense. Hey, y'all are starting to give me hope. So how can we find the rods? The magic map connects to the sea. Should allow you to get an idea of the place. Okay, we've got this. Why don't you take the wheel? I could certainly use a break. Wait, so we get free movement? Alright, let's see you sail. 3 islands, 1 rod each. Once they're out, we can storm Maelstrom Point and take the fight to Stormcaller. While sailing, hold square to move forward and left and right to steer the ship. Map can be opened by pressing on the pad. It shows your current location as well as your objective. Okay, I see. I also see how this works. Alright. And we go back here and yeah, okay. That makes sense. I don't like how the boat just disappears, but alright, whatever. And I presume each of these islands is going to have like some kind of a boss character. We could probably use the grappler to smash those crystals. Okay, but I'm gonna need to get up there somehow. No, it's just a puzzle. Why not? Oh no, there's some fights. Alright. That got that done. Well, I didn't want to do that. Well, would have been the same going that way anyway. Okay, well, easy peasy one there. Actually, all of them have been easy peasy with the exception to one I had to fight for. There we go. Is that all of them? There's 2 more to get. Alright. There's 1. Of course. Oh, come on. Well, there's one down, I guess. I mean, that worked. Bye. There's one. We just need one more. There would be the last one, I'm presuming. Kicking around here somewhere. We go and we go crack, crack. We do that to the other side.
That's one down. I actually kind of expected like a mini boss or something like that. Now, does that mean that each one is not going to have a mini boss? It's just going to be more of the same? And then there's just going to be a really hard boss at the end of all this? I mean, we know who it's going to be. It's going to be Stormcaller. And I also don't understand why this has to have tank controls. Like, I feel like I'm racing an RC Pro. It's a very old game. Probably one of my favorite old school racing games, just by the by. But I don't know why a boat has to steer like that. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. I don't know. Seems like trying to fight for realism at this point is kind of a wash. But okay. There isn't mini bosses here. I don't know what the point of all these save points and campfires are. I get there's enemies here, but not nearly as many as to warrant all of this preparation. I mean, the enemies are, I don't want to say powerful, just more powerful than I am at this point. I can break that, I think. Yeah, that did it. Beautiful. Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright. Fuck. Let's just normal attack. I can take more of that bubble popping nonsense than what that other guy's got going on. Oh, finally. Excuse me. I'd even... Didn't even use a time tip. Fucking hell. Okay. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. This is all fine.
Finally. Yeah, buddy. That was probably the best one of those I've had in a while. Alright. Let's see. What are we lacking in? Magic attack, but I don't think we have one of those here. So go with that. Because I think the most devastating stuff we have here right now is magic attacks, if I'm not mistaken. See, something like this, so the whole lore behind this, if I'm understanding this correctly, is basically, well, we've done this in a previous video, so I'm not going to comb over too much, because honestly I don't remember a whole ton about it. But the basic gist is that there is a pirate curse that is binding the captain of a ship, the Vespertine, to be doomed in the Sea of Nightmare. But this, to me, implies that the captain wants somebody to come around to fix things, because it's all like puzzle structured and stuff like that, and there's guards, so it's like, I don't know if I totally buy what's being sold here. What's funny to me here, though, is that, like, I'm presuming that there's some kind of, like, difficulty scaling going on here in terms of, like, enemy attack, defense, HP, so on and so forth. Did the developers want there to be such a parity between difficulty and sections? Like, do you want me to be constantly in some mode of struggle the entire time? Like, is that the aim here? Well, it's gonna kill me regardless, so no point. That one was shorter. Alright, 2 down. Now with something like this, I think it is understandable a little bit more because there's a bunch of enemy encounters, but there's always a campfire well within reasonable distance. So if one battle is particularly struggle-like, you can go back to a campfire after it's done, rest up, head back out. However, if this was the first time that happened, then yeah, maybe, but there have been, especially that last dungeon, the one, the marsh, the swamps or whatever, that was a particularly long dungeon, and there was not a lot in the way of save and recovery and all that fun noise. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how I'm supposed to get the other ones. The other crystals, that is. Is it really just that simple? And I just assumed it was going to be more complicated? Yeah. I just assumed. So that's number 2 down, 2 of 3. Just a heads up, we're going to be going into ads in about 5 minutes. Let's see. I know there's supposed to be only 3 islands, but usually when you get your free reign in an area like this, you're supposed to be exploring. Seeing as there's no real random encounters here, I'm gonna see if there's anything else worth seeing. So all of this really for, like, I feel like it's kind of a waste. Well, not my choice to make, I guess. Alright, dressed up. And then save. Let's see what in the 9 hells is going on here. Okay, so it's not all bunched up like the last one. Oh shit, okay. So I feel like I've gotta be a little bit careful, but also I will have to do it at some point. Oh, what a big bucket of assholes. Alright, let's rock.
That could be enough to kill him. Yeah, just enough. Go figure. Okay. So in case I fall. Oh. Works for me. Jesus. All right. Come on, man. Oh. Alright. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. Like, I just want to jump off. Is there not a way to do that? Like, I don't want to have to fight them a second time. I'd even leave the area. That's not fair. So what I should have done is came and done these first. Don't look like I've got much choice. Maybe I can jump off down here? Yes. Alright, good. Oh yeah, we're well past that point. Alright, time for an ad break, guys. I'll be back in a few. Want to know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from. From doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man. So, I walk into the restaurant. There is a normal prompt for a cook-off. Okay. Cooks are facing off. Barbara's face down on the ground. Okay, maybe a choking incident? No. The challenging cooks came in and said, I poisoned your storage person, and we're going to withhold the antidote that we're holding right here unless you beat us in a cook-off. The commander, being my MC, says, then a cook-off it is! And then we have the cook-off, to which I win. I get a pasta recipe of all things, said antidote, and then the opposing chefs commit harakiri right there in front of us. What? I mean, sure. Can I get a translator, please? I think the game just puked. So this is your tasty rumor? Like to know where you learned wingdings. Oh, thank God. Oh. Thank you, President Lepant, for the single most important item in this entire game that should have came with Vicky in the first place. Thank God. Want to know what else is tricky? You hugging the floor. Oh, there's no way you could have gathered what that was from. From doing that for the first time. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh. Oh, man.
He that matches my speed.
Fighting someone who does everything you do is so annoying!
Hello, hello, hello. Got a short time. Let's see if we can wrap up this spot in the game. Hopefully the last leg of this isn't super long. Tokyo drift my way out there. Like, that would never happen. Whatever. Let's kick some ass, Seabass. I'm gonna make this a puzzle as well. Or just a winding path. Looks like it's gonna be a winding path. It's fine. I can deal with it. Been a lot of these winding style paths anyhow. In this section anyhow. There he is. The tide brings trespassers to my realm. It looks kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. We've come to free the Vespertine from your curse. Oh, is this how landlubbers refer to my ship now? Who cares? We are ending this now. And so it is that my reign is challenged once more. I am Stormcaller. The Sea of Nightmare corrupts all, and in time consumes all. If you would try your luck, make sure your aim is true. For now, the storm calls for you. Alright. Let's go. Okay, that was good. I like that. Okay, that's not terrible, but it hit through my barrier, which I can't say I'm a fan of. Chain lightning, which means it's gonna hit everybody. Okay. That didn't hit through the barrier, though. Oh, shit. Okay. This could be a problem. Right, so we do not have access to Moonerang. Okay. Best way to go about this. Yeah. And that were I almost would have gotten it too if I had access to Moonerang. What the fuck? Oh. Oh no! Oh, that's so good. I love it. Oh, that sucked though. Oh, shit. That was so good. You gonna do it again? God, I imagine if that was fully powered. Wait, it's still fully powered. Isn't the whole idea behind knocking those things is to depower it somewhat? That's Al. Look at you, la-ti-da, Mr. Frenchman. Oh, messed up the timing on that one. Like, what are the chances? I'm pretty sure it's just random, the type of attacks that come off, but it still sucks. Hey, Claire, how's it going? How's it going? Caught me right at the end, just like I caught you at the end earlier today. We're finishing this battle, and then that's about the end of that. And as always, it's not quite a stream without a goat scream. Thank you for that, Claire. It is impeccable, and by impeccable we mean absolutely asinine. I felt so bad. I was like, you could ask, you could ask Star. I was actually excited to show up on your stream, and then I was like, ah, damn. Like, right at the end. Like, literally at the end is, like, right at your, your closing screen. Hey, not a problem, not a problem. Glad to be of service, I guess. Another outcome is that this battle absolutely ruins me, and I just decide to opt out. Work just started, I'm just procrastinating. You know what? I don't blame you. Tomorrow's gonna suck. I am not looking forward to starting my work week tomorrow. Like, I have absolutely zero desire to work tomorrow. Like, absolutely zero desire. Like, I have just zero motivation. I wish work was just 4 hours. I could live with that. I wish I could do my job from home, honestly. As much as, or even if I had, like, a separate office or something like that, I'd be okay. Or my coworker, which will not be named on this particular stream at the moment, if they could have their own office, that'd be great. That'd be great too, but alas, that won't be the case. Food from either makes you more lazy and more lazy and motivated. Honestly, I don't know. Working from home was really great. The problem is that the jobs that offer people like me work from home are usually call center type work. And I don't know if anybody here knows anything about call center work, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Not like large scale call center work. It is a one-way trip to
absolutely devaluing yourself, absolutely demeaning yourself, and absolutely just like just robbing yourself of your soul. And I hate putting it that way, but it's true. It's really true. I did it for a bit to help out in my old job and just wanted to punch the customers. And see, the customers is only one thing. Like, I've dealt with stupid on so many levels and aggressive and ignorant in so many different ways that it's, you know what, the customers, once you hang up the phone, my tie to that call is absolutely gone. I've gone through it so many times that it doesn't affect me nearly as much. When there's two other things that really make those jobs much worse than they are. The zero time between calls, so you're going back to 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 back, and the micromanaging that always happens. And it seems like every call center that doesn't, it's just a matter of time until it does get there. Every single program I've ever been on that is like that or isn't like that, so there's no micromanaging, it's just a matter of time before they get there. I think all 3 times that I can think of where that didn't happen in some way, shape, or form, it was only a matter of time before it did, and it was very disheartening. The most recent one absolutely just broke me. And it was literally like a month later the program was completely dissolved. It's just, I mean, there's another bit about like hiring the lowest common denominator all the time, but that's a completely different thing. Like, you know, that's any job. You hire the worst possible workers for that job and then complain when things don't go the way you want. Like, come on. Like, again, that's not unique to call center type work, honestly. Hey, nice. But I don't know, man. Like, I'm not even working in a call center, but we get that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not unique to a call center situation. You hire the worst possible worker. The thing is, and again, I'm not going to get off on too much of a you know, rant here about it. But the reason that happens, long story shortened, and reducing it big time and oversimplifying it big time, is the worst possible worker doesn't ask questions. The worst possible worker just keeps their head down and does their job 100% of the time because they don't know better. The worst possible worker is easy to replace, is easy to hire, is easy to train, or, well, easy to train in the sense that they're able to jump through the hoops. Some places are just like one big revolving door, and there's not a thing anybody can do about it. Situation where the company wanted to start promoting inside the company, the worst workers got promotions, and that happens too. There's a lot of nepotism and favoritism that happens in companies that are larger. There are certain attitudes that want to be promoted, and it doesn't matter about the quality of your work. If you comply, how to put it? If you comply with a smile on your face, those are the people who get promotion. Compliance, compliance, compliance. I don't want anything else. I want compliance. Be a good little worker bee. And it's not even that anymore. Like, you can't just, like, kiss ass to a promotion anymore. Because as soon as that gets noted, then if somebody gets shit canned or somebody gets, like, you can't just do that anymore. Fuck, this sucks. The company's too proud to fire people who admit mistakes. I worked for somebody like that once. Job security was awesome, but the atmosphere was just absolutely ridiculously toxic. Just asininingly toxic. Like, if you never ever get fired, like I could, I'm not gonna, but I could link you to the company right now and show you their company reviews and stuff like that. A thing that shows you like what the previous employees, what they thought of the company, and it's every different location. It's the same thing. Nepotism, fucking like just toxic atmosphere. Just go. But the people who are, rated high, it's always the same business too. Everybody's one big family. The work is easy. You just gotta have a thick skin. And I suppose some of that is true, for jobs like that. Some of that is true. You gotta have a thick skin. Unfortunately, that also means you have to eat shit 100% of the time, or else you're considered not part of the, the family, so to speak. You're not a team player or what have you. I'm more concerned with healing right now. Yep. I really truly thought that this job that I'm in now would be like a godsend. And for the most part, it really truly is. Like, for all the shit talk that I make about my current job, I absolutely love the work. Like, I would say 95% of the time, absolutely marvelous. The job itself is really kind of dumb, and it's really kind of nonsensical. A lot of this stuff doesn't make any goddamn sense, but it does connect in different ways, in a old-fashioned type of sense. Is that it? Yes, it is. Alright, sweet. No! Phew, we did it. The tremors are too strong. We have to get out of here. To the ship. The job that I'm in currently is absolutely marvelous. It's that when things go bad, they go really bad. And when I say really bad, I mean, like, how to put this? It is just ruins your day, your week, your whatever. Like, and I make zero contribution to this ruining. I'll just make this very readily apparent that whenever things go south, I just have to keep my head down. Don't say anything, don't ask anything. Pray to goodness you don't make a mistake. I'm in a situation right now where I'm basically the scapegoat for all the bullshit that happens. I'm almost 40. I'm actually turning 40 in about 12 days, so just short of 2 weeks. And that shit runs off my back. Fine, whatever. But
the people who are doing this to me are much older than I am. I don't know how much older, but they're older than I am. I think they take me for somebody who's much younger than I am because I look the part. So I look like I'm roughly about half my age, give or take, I'm gonna say. But not quite 20, but probably like late 20s, early 30s. That's what I look like, I think. And I think they get the impression that I have the attitude and the maturity of most people in that age bracket. So they think that they can just, like, because I'm going to be an immature idiot that doesn't try hard enough, that doesn't want to work hard, and is too sensitive, and so on and so forth, and all these other boomer quotes that I'm sure they go through on a regular basis. I actually tried. I actually asked once. I'm this one particular coworker that I have some issues with sometimes. I, like, bold-faced looked her in the eye and I told her, like, how old do you think I am? And you want to know what her response was? Not an answer that would have taken 0 seconds. It was, I saw your resume, I know what your age is. That's not an answer. That is, I don't know, with extra steps. That is actually, no, that isn't I don't know with extra steps. That is, I don't know, and I'm too ashamed to say I don't know with extra steps. And all you could have, yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. And that's pretty much 90% of our interactions is, she says, in her mind, the internal process seems to be, I don't know, but then that activates too much shame to admit, I don't know, and then the answer actually comes out in the form of, you should look it up yourself, you should know the answer, or what do you think it means? I'm telling you, every single fucking time. The deed is done. What now? We brace. And it's one of those things where, like, I'm not sure how to communicate this without getting frustrated, because it is a frustrating situation. Well, wait, my cat might have just peed on my housemate's blanket. Oh no, your housemate might have just pissed that cat off, like, bad. Cats don't do that unless one of two things happened. They can't use their litter, or they're angry with the person whose possession they just peed on. Yikes. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Oh yeah, no. Litter is clean and fine. Yeah, the something happened there. I'm not at in a place to say what that might have been, but something happened. But yeah, I'm going to close out the whole work discussion by just, like, let's just preface a lot of stuff. So, going forward, I have a lot of thoughts about proper treatment, proper wages, how inflation actually works, how inflation actually goes, and basically just corporations squeezing labor for as little money as possible out of everybody across the board. Basically, if you're a corporation and you have two goals in mind, where it's continual growth or continual profits, like maintaining, you're going to participate in some form of just basically grinding your front lines to dust. Because there's no way in this current economic climate to continually scale up and continually ramp up unless you're a global company, in which case North America is not where you get that done. Sad enough, but that's how it goes. If you're a global company and you're continually growing, there's a good chance you're committing slave labor somewhere. I've seen and heard of it happen. It is a thing. Sorry about that. Had to hit a bug. Well, not all of it, but you get there eventually. That's the bottom line. And right now, we are at a weird precipice, at least in the United States, where a lot of the companies that have been anti-union and anti-wage equality and labor rights are starting to bend a little bit. And this is primarily due to union striking, primarily due to employees unionizing. The problem with that is that a lot of these companies are so anti-union that they will fire employees that unionize. For example, BioWare just came under fire recently for a branch of their supporting dev staff, which is basically BioWare saying, we bought this company for the purposes of supporting our current dev teams. They all unionized. They were fired within a month. Now, given this isn't a large studio or anything like that, but the statement that makes is basically, it's legitimately trying to tell the rest of the company, you unionize, you're out of here. That's the statement that's made. Whether it's purposeful or not, that's a statement that's made. And it's very clear, it's very crystal, and that's just the bottom line. This is BioWare. This isn't like some small company. BioWare is a subsidiary, if I'm not mistaken, of EA. And EA is the kind of company that I would expect to do some shit like this. So goes one of two ways. Not everything's going to be SAG-AFTRA fight where, you fight against the man and you win. It's not always the case. It can't always be UPS and FedEx. It can't always be USPS. Sometimes it's EA and BioWare, and you end up biting the dust. Let's finish this up. Free at last. It's finally over, Hortense. Ha ha ha! Now that feels good. Hey, I know you haven't had a break in forever, but there's these people we still need to help. I reckon I owe you one. Friends of yours are friends of mine. Take me to them. And I understand the game of business. If you want to continually grow, you're going to always have the problem of what do you have to sacrifice in order to continually grow. The problem that I have with that is that if that sacrifice needs to be the well-being, the affordability, and the just basically the way of life for your employees, if that's what you have to sacrifice in order to continually grow, you don't deserve to grow. You're doing things wrong, and you're basically selling out the soul of your company in order to continually grow. That's basically signing in blood a contract with the devil at that point. And you're not even hiding it. But I must admit, the sea monster kind of creeped me out. Was it called Hydralian? No idea, but it was massive. Oh, I hope Hortense will let me ask her some questions. I have so many. That there be a quest worthy of my support. So we have a deal. Aye, ship's yours, and I'll be your navigator. I've only sailed it once, but I'll be damned if I can't pull it off again. How much do you know? Enough to see through your disguises. You're one of them, aye? No worries, I ain't telling. So these two Solstice warriors be coming along to help? I was hoping that in the end they would, if I helped them first. Well then, I reckon we have a shot. Hortense, don't mention it. I owe you a debt for pulling me out of actual hell, remember? Thank you. Ahoy, navigator. Hortense be the name. Please use it. It's just... Stories say you were quite the mandolin player back in the day. That's Octave mandolin, son. She won a duel against the legendary Shredrick. Shredrick? Really? God, I can't wait until we're done with these pirates. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I have certainly dabbled. Whoa. My, I reckon you should join this little bardcore band of ours. Bardcore? Bardcore? Oh, God, these guys are hurting my heart. Bardcore. Ugh. Haha. I don't see why not. Huzzah! This eternity thing just got a whole lot better. Welcome to the crew, Hortense. The Vespertine is ours. Just talk to Hortense when you are ready to transport the settlers. Nope, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna bugger off. There's the save point. Well, that was nice. We got through a full segment on stream here. Took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but not too much longer. So let's go ahead and bep, and let's switch up and go like that. So, that wasn't too bad, right? Let's zoom me out a little bit. Cuts off my forehead there. Alright, well, now it's not going to let me zoom out. Fun times. Alright, so let's go like this and maybe move out this way a little bit. Yeah. So, that was fun. Hopefully, everybody had a good time. We weren't really all that rambunctious here tonight, which is absolutely fine. We can't always be super active here. We haven't been the last few weeks, and I understand. I've really been active myself, so this stuff happens. Let's see, some stuff to go over real quick. I just want to thank Claire for coming in and, chatting it up with me, even if it wasn't necessarily, the best of topics. I do appreciate that. A, you talked with me. B, we had a little bit of fun. And C, it's nice to know that we share some opinions on things. It's always nice to have, the know that somebody, kind of has got your back in that regard. So it's always nice to see. Oh, there we go. Now we can shuffle in a little bit. Now it's decided to zoom out. But yeah, it was a good time, and I appreciate it. Thank you, and I appreciate you. I like I said, I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, but I think once I get into the routine, things will be things will get better, and and hopefully we don't have any big hiccups, because that's another thing that's been a big deal this week, the last few weeks, is that there's one day where things just go off the rails, and then for whatever reason I'm the guy who takes the shit on it. So hopefully this week is a little bit more smooth. I don't see any reason why we would have a big throwdown bullshit thing. Yeah, I honestly don't see why they would get rid of me. I think I would end up leaving first, and if they think that I'm gonna go down this easily, they've got another thing coming. All the half-assed and implied threats and, you know, wig outs and freak outs in the world can't keep me down. People have not seen what I'm made of. So that being said, I think again, once I get into the roll of things here and we move into October, and October is just continually being what it is, I'm hoping that this week goes okay. We're gonna start on a Tuesday, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is gonna be alright. Thursday I get paid, I think. I've only got one day missing from that, so that's good. And then the next week I'm really hoping I have the 20th off, so I won't have like a full work week for a while. But I've yet to get approval for the 20th just yet, so we'll see. Thank you very much, Claire. We could really use it. We're really hoping that things start settling down for the both of us real soon, because we can both use the mental and emotional break. That being said, I just want to put all the energy out for not just myself, but for everybody else as well. If you're watching this on VOD or if you're watching this on YouTube, I appreciate you as well. And I would love that if you showed your support by, if you're watching on VOD, toss me a follow on Twitch. And if you are watching on YouTube, like, share, and subscribe this video. If you're wanting to really support, I do have a subscribe set up on my Twitch. I also have this little guy here, which is my coffee link, which you can use to monetarily support this stream and myself. If you go ahead and you do this and we hit that goal, two things will happen. First off, we'll be able to basically be set either for rent and bills or for supplementary stuff for like pretty much a couple of months, which would be amazing if you could help out with that. But on top of that, half of the proceeds will end up going to the CPF, which is the Cerebral Palsy Foundation, which is a charity very close and dear to my heart. And they've actually been putting in the work. There's a couple of things that couple of breakthroughs that they've been having recently, and it is a big deal. So if you can go ahead and show some support that way, I would really appreciate it. We also have the Throw Gifts list if you want to just support directly for equipment and just random stuff for the stream. Some of it is stuff for segments that I would like to add to the stream, as well as stuff that would help increase the quality of life for this for the stream setup as well. So there is that. If you want to check those things out while I'm not streaming, you don't want to watch the video, I have the links in my panels on Twitch and in this very video description on YouTube. So there's always a chance. My next stream will be on Wednesday night, same time, same channel. Tomorrow will be Starberry Jams' stream. Let's go ahead and toss her a promo here. She'll be playing Animal Crossing. I believe she'll be moving on to decorating as opposed to doing villager hunts.
If your wedding is at a winery and it's not an open bar, you did it wrong.
Yeah, it's a new clip. But yeah, it's a good time. Check her out. And if you really like cozy gaming, you really like Animal Crossing, toss her a follow. You know where she's at now. So that'll be that. This week is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Sea of Stars, Final Fantasy Friday, planned as usual. And then Sunday will be an extra stream at 8 o'clock, Sea of Stars as well. Hopefully, we're going to try and knock off as much of this game as possible. So that way we can get to the Super Mario RPG remaster when it comes out in November, whenever that is. That's just about everything, I think. That mind. Thank you, Claire, again for showing up. Thank you for having our chat. It really helped me feel a lot better today. So I appreciate you and I appreciate that. I'll see everybody later. Cross your fingers for me. Hope tomorrow is not that bad. Till then, take care. I'm out of here. Let's hope sleeping comes quickly.